Okay. I think we're back. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Look what happened, everybody. Of course, everybody. VWAP slap and go. Jeez. Weren't we just talk? We were just talking about this. Oh, man. All right. Reset. Reset. We were just talking about the dip down and go. I'm not frustrated. You are. Damn, man. We were looking to get long here. Anybody get long on that? Somebody tell me they got long there. I don't know. I got better internet, and now it's we're here again. So we'll try again. Let me share it out. Thank you for being here. Round 2. Fight. Everyone. Round 2. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. The internet turned off on my computer, but not off on my phone. Damn, that was a nice slap down low. Okay. Let's make sure everything's set up again. We were looking at the SPY. We were looking for the fib to work. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Thank you for being here, everybody. Sorry about that. I still getting working the weeds out of the system, really. That's kind of the deal right now. Wanted to pull that fib extension here. I think that's where we were at, looking for the slap down. We got the slap down. Now we're pushing out again. I would have bought, in my opinion, I would have bought after we slapped and pushed back here, but it's a little late now. I don't think I want to put on any risk right now after that happened. It's kind of maybe God doesn't want me to trade that. What's going on, everybody? Good morning again. Good morning again. We're so back. What's going on, Sushi Duality C? Good morning to you. Thank you for being here. Wifey plugged the washing machine in or the modem? She actually restarted the modem for me, so she's a sweetheart, man. Mrs. Otter's the best. The other streams got rugged. Yeah, big time. There was an avalanche. Yeah, there was. Exactly, Crypto Rob. You know exactly what's going on. Jonathan Roman, what's going on? Good to see you. Shemitris, good morning. We back, baby. Philly, Jake Dorton, thank you for being here. Travis Michael, Jesse, Al Jr. Okay, so resetting here. What we did just receive is we just got a slap down below VWAP, holding the higher low that we were talking about. We said we wanted to see that retracement in here. However, not fully holding right now. Maybe enticing buyers. Possible sell opportunity here. If we do lose VWAP, I would be looking to short this thing. I just see exhaustion up at the top here, but I would have liked to catch that slap and up, but that's not what was intended. So back to it here. Looking at the NASDAQ here, very choppy as well. So let's be prepared for some choppy price action. Obviously, this thing is taking its sweet ass time right now. So Let's be prepared for that. It's 8:25. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thank you for returning to the stream. Can't always control your internet. I mean, I got faster internet than I did when I lived near Toronto. I think I had 3 gigs in Toronto. I got 5 gigs here. So, I mean, this thing should be like rapido, you know? But we'll see. Coming back in for a VWAP slap, possible continuation here. We'll see if we do want to push. Nice little trigger wave on the 3-minute here. When looking at the 12 and the 24 locally, we can see that this thing is cooling down. Still got a little bit of cool off to go. The 24 here is doing like a mini Jesus take the wheel up at the top here of that exhaustion. So this would typically be bearish, even though money flow is coming up right now. So we look for that retracement and continuation. So we could get the continuation through here. We'll have to see. I like the slap. Very manipulated price action, guys. You can see here. How do you know that, right? You see chop here, pop here. Chop here, pop there. Chop, pop, right? So whenever you see something like that, it's very important to be patient, okay? That's one thing I learned yesterday is I think I was being a little bit impatient for my setups. And that can be costly because then you're sitting in negative drawdown. And as a trader, I don't care what you say, when you're sitting in a trade that's in the red, it can really play on your psyche, which is never that great. So we typically want to set the trap as best as we can to protect our risk, but also protect us sitting in the red for a long period of time, okay? Because then, over a duration of time sitting in the red, you tend to start talking yourself out of the trade, okay? And that's never going to end up positive for us, okay? Looking at our pivots, we do have some nice pivots above us here. Okay, so liquidity in the highs here with the pivots, that's definitely going to be a target for today. If we can push up into this area in here, let's just drag that through. Okay, so that would be my target box today. This is our golden pocket area here, so we can be looking for a rejection out of here. We have our golden pocket 786 with liquidity down at the lows in this box here. So if we do manage to lose VWAP in here, we could look to target here and then look for the continuation back up, okay? So got a little bit of a plan here. We'll see if this wants to be executed or not. Either way, we're ready to trade. We'll see how price behaves going into market open. Let me just check here. We do have a great group of 190 people in here, guys. So thank you for showing up. I'm sorry about the internet rug this morning. I have fixed the camera. I do get the monitors Thursday. So hopefully I'll have the full setup and everything going on Thursday. I have ordered a new chair. Guys, we get a new apartment. And it comes furnished, right? And honestly, the furniture in this place is top notch, like top creme de la creme. Like, I don't even know what to do with half of it. However, the computer chair doesn't have wheels. Let me repeat that. The computer chair, this thing, does not have any wheels. There's no wheels. So I'm doing the bunny hop, and I'm going to probably ruin the floor. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, man. So I'm not rolling. I'm not doing any Limp Biscuiting today, okay? Soggy biscuit. Philly Skills, what's going on? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Duck one. I was long yesterday looking for shorts now until the weekend, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, like if we're looking generally right now, where we're at, what we're looking for, how we're looking for it, and if we're going to do some like top down, just generally, what do we see here? Okay, we can see that we have retraced, and we are starting to put in a little bit of volume in here, considering this is no man's land, right? Like if we're looking at this place here, we can see that this is really our retest of the high. And we have had that. Okay, so we've retested high, breakout, retest, continuation. For me, when looking at this, just as a trader and like from my experience, what I've always noticed is that they'll give you the hopium here. Okay, they'll give you that retest of the low, right? But they tend to always just give you one of these, and then they go, right? And they don't really allow you to jump in. Now, I'm not saying this is exactly how it's going to happen. I just want us to always be prepared for this, be grateful for this, right? We can easily jump on trend if we mitigate this high here, right? So if we take this high here, we can look for 1, 2, 3 as we teach 1, 2, or 3, okay? And look for that continuation out, okay? It's just being able to identify it is going to be critical. Even coming back into this area here, you can see that it's very concentrated and very choppy up in this range up here. So for me, it's putting in another shelf of volume depending on how much it wants to range, okay? So we're kind of victims of the market right now, considering it's August going into September. August, remember we always talk about this, but August is flat, September is down, okay? People don't give a crap about the market on August. That's why you can see, we have some volatility, but really just sideways, right? So that's why I stress the importance of, being patient, waiting for those setups, all those kind of things. That's really going to play a big part in your profitability going into this month, okay? But starting off August with a little bit of a dump is never too bad. We'll just see if we can hold that $100,000. I think that's going to be the key, is holding 100K, even 100 and I think it's 103 or 104,000. There's a massive volume node that I would like to see us hold. My nose is running today. Okay, flagging out here, pushing after that sweep of liquidity down below, looking to get going here. Showing a little bit of a sign of strength here on Bitcoin. I got long, thankfully. Nice, Jake. I mean, we were looking for the long right here. We talked about it in the previous stream, right? We said, okay, holding this momentum and holding this low, right? That's, if we were going to get long, we wanted to see that slap. So VWAP's here, right? So we wanted to see this low hold, which it did, and then it pushed back above VWAP. That's where you get long and you look for the continuation here. I was just late to the party, which is fine, okay? Obviously, a little bit of topping structure in here, so cautious, right? Cautious. We still got a series of higher lows, which is good, but triple top can be bearish, okay? Yeah, looking for a continuation here. Let's see if that works out for you, Jake. No trade for me just yet. Looking for a rejection up in here. So this would be my rejection level that I am looking to take this down. Put all the grandma button up here so you guys can see it. And then we're looking down below here if we do get a bounce out. And then obviously we can take whatever's in between. But one thing I need to stress to you guys is that when we're looking at these setups, okay, when we're looking at these setups here, these are the bigger setups. These are the ones that you can take and make $900, $1,200 on, okay? This stuff in between here, we will scalp the crap out of this stuff in here, okay? But we're not looking to hit home runs in here, okay? Because typically you don't. I mean, this would have been a nice home run, right? We would have been up nice, whatever, right? Yeah, we would have been up nice like $300 right now. But that's not the point. The point is that we want to take trades at critical levels that are going to allow our trade to play out, right? Adding the levels of confluence, stacking confluence in one direction is where we want to be taking trades. And by doing that, you're going to be successful, right? Like, I don't suggest someone just start pressing buy and sell in here until they learn how to set the traps here and here, set the trap here, understand the momentum coming up from the bottom here, drawing the momentum correctly, understanding that if we close above VWAP, we can get long here and take this thing up, right? These are the things I like to teach, especially in the Discord, where we understand what reversal structure is, and we're going to go over that in great detail today. because a lot of people were like, how do I know it's a confirmation of a low, right? And that's definitely up to your interpretation of the charts, what time frame you're on, okay? Like yesterday, I wasn't convinced on this low because I was on the 5-minute yesterday, and I was looking to get long in here, okay? So we dumped here, okay? And I was looking to get long here, but to me, this wasn't a candle close above that high, okay? Not on the 5-minute, barely on the 8-minute, okay? So the 5-minute kind of juked me there, okay? Because I thought we would get a little bit lower and then go, but we were looking for the long down there. So winner, winner, chicken dinner, and a lot of people in the Discord managed to get long there, okay? And if we do look here, right? And this is why our Discord is the best, because I wasn't sure, but Brewberry gave the setup for it, right? So if we go over to Brewberry's TA and we look at, I don't know where it is, because he's got so much TA for you guys all the time, but he was absolutely crushing it yesterday. There we go. So he was looking for that long there. You can see here, that's the exact area. We have the double bottom. Sorry about and then the long setup here, and then the continuation out, right? Closing the target achieved, considering low sweep, shorting for now, see you all tomorrow, right? Setup given in advance, okay? On the live stream, he does the live stream for you guys, okay? So make sure you guys are tuning into that. He'll also cover your altcoins and stuff like that as well. So that's the greatness of the Discord, is that you're getting bombarded by 5 different traders, right? I love it too, because I can catch wicked swing trades or stuff like that, because you know me, I'm more zoomed in. But having a plethora of different traders with different styles, and everybody has their own style, is definitely where it's at, man. It's pretty sweet. And I love seeing people win, man. All right, we back. Internet problem. Yeah, Tim Young, good morning. Quick Smoker, good morning. Crypto Rob, Jake Dorton, thank you for being here. We are so back. Async, thank you for being here. How's your Wi-Fi strength? Yeah, it's good, man. It's good. I can run a speed test. I mean, the speed test probably will tell us. The speed test will tell us. I'll run a speed test now. Good morning, Rob. Good to see you. Bro. 215 download. 305 upload. I think we're good. That's pretty fast. Maybe a Band-Aid, good morning. What's going on, Golden Child? Good to see you as well. Thank you for being here. We're almost at 15K subscribers. Yeah, man, it's pretty wild. Slow and steady winning the race, man. Slow and steady. I mean, at the end of the day, we've never bought subscribers. We don't really care about subscribers. Like, for me, it's cool. Yeah, 15K, whatever. I don't really give a whole lot about subscribers. I just want, like, quality people. Like, my goal always was to have, like, 1,000 people who are invested in the same thing that I am, who all want to win together, right? Whether it's just trading, whether it's, I don't want fans or subscribers. I just want to friggin' trade with people who are doing the same thing so we can all grow together and make money, right? I want to kick ass, take names, right? And the goal is always to do live streams so that I could get better at trading. That was the whole point of this. It wasn't to be a YouTuber. Okay, we're traders helping traders. I always wanted to just be, you know, a person amongst people, right? Kicking ass, taking names. This is not easy. So if we can work together and we're all like-minded people, right? That's the edge, right? That's the edge. The edge is the community, right? If the community is like, hey, Alex, what about this? Hey, Alex, let's take a look at this. Or, hey, bro, maybe look at this instead, right? If we can work together, which we do, right, in the Discord, right? We have multiple traders, and we can, and I'll take the money and employ more people to help us in the Discord, right? And then you wake up in the morning and everybody's saying good morning in the Discord. Everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, right? And we all recognize the good mornings, right? That's how we roll, right? And we can all work together, right? I think that's what it's about. That's why I did the YouTube, is to have the community, right? I mean, that's why the Discord was free for friggin' 2.5 years. It just got overran with trolls, so we started charging. But that's where it's at, man. Apulia, what's going on? Good morning. Good to see you. Wayne C, R Pink, Jesse, Wick's wife, Fine 89. I got a reappeal for the monetization in September, guys, to see if they'll give it back to us so that we can. I mean, we just want our emojis back, man. Let's see some otters in the chat. Army Piper's in here. Trade Fly. Talking to him yesterday. Mark Dutch, Retro Mike Tech. I mean, lurker. I miss calling people lurkers, man. I miss calling out the lurkers. That weird guy in his wanking chariot in the back of the office who doesn't say good morning. Doesn't even say hi to you at the water cooler. He's just there emailing the boss about you not pulling your weight. I miss the lurkers, man. Waffle Cones, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. John Foster, let's go, baby. Lurkers everywhere. That's the one, man. Dave Digital, my man. God bless you, bro. Thank you for putting on that Billy Goat Tales last night. That was a good session with Frankie there. Well, cuz you don't use MAs. If you want to be good at trading, use volume. That's the one, man. Volume is everything. That's what the number one things that I always teach that you must understand is market structure, volume, price action, which is a combination of volume and market structure, and liquidity. These are the musts. Market structure, volume, price action, liquidity. You must understand these. Then you can start using tools, okay? Okay, this is live in your face data, okay? This is the only thing that's current is where's the liquidity? Right? What's the price action doing? How's the volume reacting within price action? Okay? And that's it. Then you can add things of confluence that have worked in the past that increase your probabilities, whether it's a fib, whether it's, whatever. But if you don't understand that, that's where, and we have those videos, right? Like if you go in here, family sessions, I think it's under must videos, okay? Back testing with Kyle, how to use your exchange, right? Putting it all together. Look, the musts in trading, volume, price action, liquidity, and market structure. There it is, right? You guys in the Discord, if you haven't watched this, let's go and take a look. We're calling this the musts that you must have. Volume, market structure, price action, liquidity. Why are these the musts? So you must understand this. This is the time it takes to... Okay? Oh. Very important, okay? Lots of lessons. Lightio, what's going on? Good to see you. Robert Good, 300 Spartans. That's it, man. The Discords are great. The educational streams are fire. That's it. We'll be going through it today. Today we're going to go through, we're going to go to reversals, structure of reversals, identifying reversals, how to trade reversals. Because I give a lot of setups for altcoins and stuff like that. However, they're ideas. So like I gave Ethereum yesterday down at the lows in here. Okay, I gave this in here. I just drew this, right? But if you don't understand what to identify in here, if you don't understand that, hey, we are coming into the key level, we are waiting for 1, 2, or 3, which is aggressive retracement SFP, 1, 2, or 3. We got an SFP, retrace continuation. Until you get this move here, and the break is structure right here, You're not trading this. You're not in this trade until you get this here. Until the market says, hey, man, we're going to go this way. Okay, so hello, we're going this way. I pull swing low to swing high. I know that this is a golden pocket retracement. The easiest trade setup on the earth, right? But you can't do this until you know it, right? You can't you can't implement strategy until you know what to look for. That's what we try to do. Okay, I'm going to F off this trend line. Don't like it. Don't need it. Chopping about here. No trade. Coming back to VWAP. 846. Is it 846? No, it's 746. I don't know what time it is. It's 646 for me, man. 846 for you guys. There. I keep this on New York so I know. Just a lot of, right now this is a lot of manipulation, guys. Like, you can see up in here we got our triple top, right? We got a rug, SFP of the liquidity in the lows here. Then we have the T's of the bull flag pump right here. This is enticing buyers, right? What is this doing right here? This is wanting you to buy, right? It's like, oh my God, bullish engulfing, continuation. Well, we're late to the party. Remember that. Right? We're topping out. We have swept liquidity. So I would expect either this or this. Okay? We don't want to be enticed. We don't want to let the market make us buy green candles. It's always trying to make us buy green candles, right? And you buy a green candle like this, and you're like, F-bomb. Right? You're up here and you're just praying that it goes. That's not where we want to be. Okay? What's going on? Swing It Investing. Good to see you, Wayne C. Hopefully you got a wonderful sandwich this morning. Duality, what's going on? HRJ Trading. Gang, gang, gang. Let's go, baby. What's going on, brother? Good to see you in the chat. Jesse's in the chat. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Jay Violet, for being here. Wick's wife, fine, 89. What's going on? My favorite dinks is dual income, no kids, the Wicks. Peter K, what's going on? Harp, good to see you, man. Thank you for being here, man. Crypto Surfer, good morning to you. Milan, Otter. This is a Walmart version emoji. Yeah, I know, right? I like this one because it's like a schlong, right? It's definitely got a schlong. It's definitely in a schlong. I was schlonging yesterday. I was in a schlong yesterday. I showed the Discord. I said no longs. I got short here. I made like a quick $400 here. I took some irresponsible trades though throughout here. So I was up like $200 after shorting this thing here, and then I took some stupid trades in here. I don't even want to talk about it. Just really undisciplined. But that's part of it, right? So down 300 yesterday, which is fine. Getting back on the bike. Took probably too many trades. Should have stopped after shorting this thing. And then I tried to, yeah, I don't even want to go over that. It's embarrassing. Because I was long here. I was short here and I was long here in the schlong. And then I closed the long out and flipped short. And then it was all downhill from there. I should have just held this. But hindsight, man. Hindsight's always an interesting one. Coming down to VWAP for a slap right now. I don't like this because it's now flipped bearishly, in my opinion. Okay, so this is kind of a little bit too risky here for VWAP. Chopping VWAP's okay. We have held it as support this whole time. So now if we push down and then we come back and close above, candle close 3 minute, okay. If this, then that. But this looks like it's coming down here. Coming into beautiful 9 o'clock here. Crypto Alta League, Douche Canoe. Let's go. Thank you for being here, bro. Mickey, thank you. Jay Violet, Philly Skills. They didn't get taught manners, yeah. We got to have the Diddy, yeah. Liquid Diddy, yeah. Lots of KY, man. Tons of KY. Alexandra G letting you guys know there is a Discord sale going on right now. $40, lock it in, man. Once you get in at a certain price, you're locked in. And price continues to creep up. Why is that? Because honestly, it's a lot to manage. The more people, the more it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. It's very busy. It makes my schedule insane. So I like to keep it a tight-knit family, you know? I don't need 1,000. I like trading. I don't like answering customer service questions. Like, where do I subscribe to the membership? I'll get back to you, man. Just too busy. No, I'm very active in the Discord, and you know sometimes it can be annoying to my wife because I'm just in it. I'm in it. I just want to help people, right? And I think that's just my nature. Your longing VWAP, says Felipe. Not yet, man. We want to see that candle close above there. We got candle close below. Now we're trying to push back. So can it push back? Yeah. Got double bottom in here on the 3-minute. $12 still got a little bit room to the downside, in my opinion. If we can get a nice little Jesus takes the wheel here on the 24th, so this would push down and up, trigger wave here, right? Anchor trigger wave, hidden bullish divergence. That would be the money shot today, okay? And that would come around, 11 o'clock. If this does, maybe a little bit later, maybe 11:30, 12 o'clock. That would be like probably the retracement and then the trigger wave and then boom, Valhalla. Something like that. But we're in this situation where are we going to get the momentum holding and continuing upwards? This looks pretty exhaustive up here, right? Triple top. So if this then that. If we lose this low here, right, then we are looking for downwards price action. Very simply. 4 bearish candles in a row right now. So, and I mean, we had 3 here as well. So look at this one. So it's still trying to push back. NASDAQ's flat. SPY surprised me yesterday with the pushback. We have gap fill, right? So filled the gap. Now can we fill the gap, right? We got another gap down below in here. Yeah, a little bit of patience. That's all that requires. A little bit of excitement this morning with some volume picking up here. Obviously doing a rug job. We see a little bit of a battle here, trying to hold these lows right now. So we'll see how it goes. No trade for me just yet, just waiting. Trading is waiting, baby. I think I seen Crypto Billy in the chat. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Put a live clock up for a second so I can see the delay. Live clock. With seconds? $6:55 in Mountain Time Zone. What is the delay? I'm actually curious, man. Rolling over VWAP slab. Looks like it's coming down right now. I'm watching on my other screen, everybody. What is the delay? You tell me. Good morning, Crunk. Good to see you. Mickey, good morning. Our Pink, thank you for being here. Dan, good morning. UK. You all right? You all right, mate? Rudy, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Our Pink. Alex works harder than any other. It's just the way I am, man. Not saying I work harder than everybody, but I think Alex Hermosi says, do more volume than anyone so that you cannot fail, right? I think that it's in context, right? The amount of volume I do on the charts, teaching, hanging out, posting, helping people, I think a lot of people don't see behind the scenes, right? And a lot of people don't see the Discord or whatever, right? I have one slow day, but then I have things booked for that, so. Alex drives further than any other. I did 37 hours in 2 days, Billy. I did 20 hours the first day and 16 the next day, or 17 the next day. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Discord is fire. Thank you, Apulia. 7 seconds, 8 seconds. It's around 6 seconds. Okay. That's not that bad. It can be a big difference, though, in entering a trade. And I mean, this isn't financial advice. I will talk you through my ideas as prices materializing, and I'll be like considering a short here, considering this here, and like, you got to be able to make those decisions for yourselves. I got flagged for misleading content. And obviously, I've had disclaimers, and YouTube is just YouTube and whatever. But the last thing I do is mislead people. I show my trades. I show my account. I show my losses. Okay? Everything's transparent here. I'm not here to trick you. Who got you? I just like you, I'm a trader. I've turned it into a full-time job. I want you to be able to quit your job, become a full-time trader. I did it pretty fast, but I was obsessed, okay? I was obsessed. Because I've only been trading, like if we look at it, I have it saved in here somewhere. It's called The Journey, I think it's called. It's kind of lame, but do I have it in here, The Journey? I don't know which one it is. I thought I saved it. It's on one of these charts. It's not. Let me just add it to here then. Bitcoin looks like it's rugging. Let's zoom out here. Let's go on the 2 week. And this is it. Like it's very simple. This is how I did it. Okay. So started trading. Found out about Bitcoin here. Okay. Started trading here. From here to here. Let's go on the weekly. This is interesting. My first trade, first good trade right here. I shorted this. I turned $1,000 into $12,000. I was on cross margin. I added to a Solana short and I got liquidated. I was up 12K. You can ask my wife. I was showing my wife's mom. I was showing everybody. I thought I had made it. Okay. And then I went through a grueling, painful, leverage, degenerate trading every altcoin, trying to recapture that feeling, okay? And we can go over here. So that was 7 months later. Let's go over to the monthly. 7 months later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got tired of losing, okay? This was the pivotal point. I got tired of losing, so I started using risk management and developing a strategy. Then I became profitable here. About 6 months later, I became profitable, which means I had a strategy that I implemented over a series of time. Okay? And this is no paid Discord. This is working full time, living in Australia, living in the UK. Okay? And then this is where I started the paid Discord. Okay? So from here to here, I turned $1,000 into $100K. Okay? I'm trading. And from here to here, one profitable, turned profitable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was August. Was it August? Right here, I decided to go full time. Or was it? No, it was this August here. Full time trading was in August 2024. Yeah. Or was it 2023? I'm trying to remember now. Mm-hmm. 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 Full-time trading when I got back from Canada, into Canada. That was 2020. So it's 2025 this year. So it's 2024 August. Yes. Full-time here. That's the move. Okay? So right here is the pivotal point. I turned profitable, and then I went full-time trading here. And I haven't looked back since. And this is where the Discord started. So I wasn't making any income off of YouTube, Discord, anything like that. That's the journey, man. Looks like we're pushing above VWAP right now. So degenerate for 7 months. Serious, compounding an account. Turning full-time, compounding the account to 100K. Full-time trading. Replaced the income. And been doing it ever since. Without a Discord, without any paid memberships, without any sponsorships. Nothing. Okay. You can get to here as fast as I did if you cut this shit out. And I will swear there, because this is shit. You're over trading. You're not managing your risk. You're trying to hit home runs. You think you got it. You don't have a strategy. You're focused way too much on mindset and not strategy and risk management. Everybody's like, oh, there's something wrong with my thinking. No, there's nothing wrong with your thinking. You're undisciplined. You're undisciplined, and you're not managing your risk. That's your problem. And you don't have a strategy. Strategy, risk management. That's what makes you profitable. Then you can work on your mindset. This is third. Strategy first, and risk management first. These are one and one. Then you can get to this point where you're compounding an account in here, turning a $1,000 account into a $2,000, a $2,000 into a $4,000, and then it becomes. Once you get to a $10,000 account, you can start making a living. That should be your goal in here. That was my goal. Then I turned that 10K into 30 and then 30 into 100. Never looked back since. We're chopping VWAP right now. I'm watching price action. Don't worry, I'm watching on the other screen. A lot of people are still in here. Still stuck. Can't figure it out. That's why when we do the lessons in Discord, I'm like, what are you guys struggling with? What do you need help with? Let's figure it out. Let's change that, right? That's the hardest part. You got to get from here to here and not cross back over, right? I have times where I dip my toes into this area, like when I started. You guys remember when I started trading fart coin like 2 months ago? I made $4,000, boom, and then I lost $6,000. Okay, why? Because I'm rolling the dice, right? Trying to create a new strategy, right? Anyways, that's my spiel this morning. Okay, I'm here to help you, though. Hopefully I can help you navigate this stuff. It's not easy, man. That's why I like hanging out with you guys. So we can win and lose together, because you're supposed to lose in this game. Weird enough. It is 9 o'clock. Let's see our 30-minute. Hourly red dot confirmed to the downside. The 12-hour as well. Red dot, green dot. Oh, mixed messages. Okay, they're really looking at this 12 anchor trigger wave to push here. Faking us out this morning. That's nasty. Okay. A little bit of positive energy here, but not big market cipher energy like we like to see. The 30-minute here starting to curve upwards, which is a good sign. Starting to get positive posturing here on the VWAP. Money is green. Still, Jesus take the wheel is what we're looking for, right? That Jesus take the wheel trigger wave. That's what we're looking for. 12-minute. Yeah, trigger wave. Still got room to the downside, guys. So it's not looking the greatest here. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live, hanging out this morning. No trades so far. Bitcoin enticing buyers this morning and then rugging them. Now failing to get back above VWAP. Looks like we probably coming down right now. So no trade yet. Still waiting. Make sure you are saying good morning. Guten Morgen, gang, gang, gang. You're a driving beast, bro. I don't know how I did it, man. It's a lot of driving, yeah. Amen. Good to see you, Billy. God bless you, man. Good space last night, man. Happy to be there. What should I Bitcoin for spot? Mario Lorenzo. Not sure what you mean by that. Maybe I can help you. That was fast, says Felipe. Yeah. It was pretty quick. I think I'm watching too many YouTubers, yeah. I mean, my opinion, when did I quit my job? In August 2024. So I've been full-time trading for 2 years now. Full-time 2 years? I got my... Yeah, full-time 2 years. When I came back home to take care of my grandparents, that's when I went full-time. Was it 2023 then? Yeah, it was 2023. No. Why am I getting this confused? It was 2023. It's 2025. Yeah, it's 2023. Yeah, because I've been full-time for over 2 years now, and the channel's been monetized for just a year now. Coming up to a year in September. Yeah. Wild. It's crazy how time flies, man. Billy's always right about the enjoy the time while you have it. Wild. Yeah, watching too many YouTubers though is. I mean, that's why this channel, I'm here trading. I'm not here to, I can do the top-down analysis videos, look at your altcoins. Anybody with a brain can do that. It's about execution, though. It's about mindset at this point for me. It's about patience, right? Waiting here and waiting and waiting and waiting, but the more I wait, the higher probability trade setups I have. The more I see stuff that I've seen before, right? It's all, the more patience you can have, the better. What's going on, Rudy? Good to see you. Like, hold for investment. So I don't really have good, like, the only thing I've bought recently was Aerodrome, Pepe, and Virtuals. But that's a very short-term spot buy. And I'm still averaging down into them. I haven't bought any more yet, but I am averaging down into those. Those are very simple, like, it's basically a spot trade. For my whole portfolio, I always share my whole portfolio. But I'm 80% Bitcoin, and I bought in the bear market, right? So I have no way of giving you good. I bought Sui at $1.60, right? I bought ADA at 30 cents. I bought, and I mean, this is my holding. I bought FET at, I think, at 45 cents. I bought Render at $2. $2 Render. Link at $11, right? Injective at $8. So like I'm still up because I bought years ago. And I'm not going to be paying capital gains tax, right? Because I've held it for more than a year in Canada, right? So for me to give you, I'm looking for a 5x on my portfolio if it so happens to be, right? I'm not looking for these moonshot things. I ain't greedy, man. A 5x is insane. And I probably have a lot more capital to deploy than most people. So I think it's unfair for me to say, hey, man, go buy, I don't know, XRP or Hype or whatever, right? It's not my profession. I'm not a altcoin fundamental analysis. I've done my research on the things that I hold. I think they can do well. I'm up right now. I'm happy. And that's that. I don't know who I'd recommend. I think a lot of people are just full of absolute shit on the internet, if I'm going to be honest. You can't tell where this stuff's going to go, right? That's my opinion. I'll tell you what I hold. I'll tell you where I bought it. I'll tell you what I'm doing. I do my own research. And that's it. I think a lot of people are realizing, you know, these guys don't know jack dilly squat, okay? I sold my ETH at $4,000 before Donald Trump wrecked everyone. I'm not saying I'm a genius. I did that for tax purposes, right? At the end of the day, you're in charge of your own future. So take the time to research these things and invest in yourselves. Got any plans for what you will invest in after the bull run? I'm thinking, for me, I'm going to be mostly, so I'd like to get into Tesla if we do get a good crash because of automation. It's the biggest AI company in the world. I'd like to get a little bit of Tesla. I think that's a safe bet for the next 5 years. Obviously, Bitcoin. I'm always going to have at least 3 Bitcoin to my name for my family. Might have to get another one if I have another child. For me, I don't know. I think there's some... It depends on how Sui does versus Solana. I think Ethereum will do well, but I think Solana or Sui are going to be the big plays going into the future from the research I've done. Hey, Alex, did you mainly trade Bitcoin to growing your account? Yes, always Bitcoin. Always Bitcoin. I will take altcoin trades, but they'll be very low leverage and very wide margins, right? Like I mean, if it's there, it's there. We get some great calls in our Discord. I mean, I took this Pepe trade and I made like 15K on it. But it was so obvious, okay? ETH was running. We had a giant inverse head and shoulders. I always leave this on for the example, right? We had a breakout retest. It was like an absolute perfect breakout retest here. And like, you don't... Like, this was given in the Discord, but like, this was just, I mean, so fast and so furious, right? It was, but you don't get these all the time, right? And you participate safely in these things, right? I mean, so we've hit some pretty big winners. Like, I messed that up this time around. Everybody in my Discord saw me. I bought Pengu right here. I put 10 grand into Pengu right here. And I sold here, guys. I sold here. Okay? Like a dumbass. Right? And I made 10 grand. But that's trading, right? That's trading. That's how it goes. Everybody in the Discord is like, you're buying fucking penguin coin. I've sworn like 3 times today. The Discord's going to be rich, man. Bitcoin losing momentum right now, breaking down. Coming into market open, we got 10 minutes, everybody. Thank you for being here, smacking up like buttons. Feels like it's been story time today. It's kind of funny. Kind of liking it, though. Enjoying hanging out with you guys. Good morning, and Otter Gang. Good to see you, AlexOCrypto. Professor, good things happen to those who wait. Absolutely. JR, good to see you, my man. God bless. RS Miller, thank you for being here. Little pushback coming in here. We got the stiletto pattern right now, everybody. This is typically bullish. How do you trade the stiletto pattern? Discord should know. Discord should know. You don't enter here. I don't know if the Discord knows. The stiletto pattern, you're looking for an SFP here, okay? Or a higher low. A higher and a higher low. So you're looking for this thing to sweep and then go, or you're looking for this thing to break and then go. But this is a stiletto pattern. What is this doing Okay? Remember, with price action and volume, okay, you create divergences at times, right? With price action and volume, you create divergences at times. Why? Because when you get a quick move, you get a small oscillator bump, and then you get a long drawn out move, you get a big oscillator bump. Okay? This creates divergences. You get lower low and higher high, right? These are the things you must understand. This is going to affect your oscillator. How price action moves is going to affect your oscillator because the oscillator won't keep up with this. It'll do a bloop rather than a nice momentum wave, right? And it'll create an imbalance, right? Which allows us to take advantage of that imbalance and typically allows us to push. So if we SFP and we go, right? Typically a nice play. Price action, market structure, volume, right? So we look for the liquidity sweep typically on this move. Bloop. And then we go, whee. We'll see what we get. Bratochka, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Palantir got pumped. Yeah, let's go, baby. Did my camera just go out? Man, everything's going bonkers today, man. Everything's breaking. The internet broke this morning. The camera's breaking. At least the camera's straight on now. It was like over on the side there. Apparently it's undervalued. Silver, yeah, precious metals obviously doing well. Coming to VWAP here. Yeah, that would be painful. 112 pivot, previous day low. Trying to get up to this 115 as a target today. Liquidity, previous day pivots, okay. Trying to get up there, but we do have the golden pocket rejection zone in front of us here. Or we could sweep down into our liquidity golden pocket 786 area down here at 113. Below VWAP right now, coming into market open. Very choppy, guys. And gals. Hangman pattern here, trying to get engulfing. If we can engulf, that would be bullish. Doji engulf on the 15. 3 minute coming up to VWAP for a slap here. Nice 2 candles here from the 3 minute. Nice 2 right here. Bang, bang. Full close, right? Look how nicely these close. You don't see a big wick up at the top here, right? No wick up at the top here, right? So that's a very strong candle move, right? Very strong. Now we're into resistance. Six minutes, everybody. No trade today. I guess the one trade would have been the VWAP slap. We called this slap this morning, and then the stream got rugged. So we were looking for that retracement down to this trend line here this morning. So we could have got long up into this, but triple top in here, warning sign. So it would have been a really quick trade. Now we wait. I can't wait to get my new computer chair. This thing sucks. Doesn't even bounce properly. Coming into market open here. This looks like a typical rug. So it looks like typically you'd come down, fill the fair value gaps down below here. Maybe you get a reaction at the liquidity of the lows. But at least back into here. We could pull 786. I think we've hit golden pocket here. Yeah, so we can see 786 is right here. We can just mark that out on the charts just ever so slightly here, just so that we are aware of it. Not something that, you know, we caught that. We knew the 786 bounced yesterday, but we didn't. You got to make sure the 786 does hold. It can be a great level of support, but like anything, you want confirmation is going to be king, right? When price comes into an area, you need that, not certainty, but the confirmation that, hey, man, there's a probability in my favor that can go this way. Anybody in any trades, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you are long. Put a 2 in the chat if you are short coming into market open. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Smacking up like buttons, subscribing, all that stuff. We're almost at 15,000 subscribers. If you do want to subscribe, I would love to know. Love to help you here. Come and hang out. Traders helping traders, man. If you aren't part of our Discord, we do have a sale going on right now. An amazing Discord, the cheapest Discord, $40 a month. And, 5 traders, constant updates, constant streams. Sometimes my camera doesn't go out. Setups, whole lessons, basically a course in here, right? A great group of people, everybody kicking ass, taking names. Me, myself, Kyle, Brewberry, CVO, HRJ, Tradefly. The gang. Let's go, baby. So come and join the Discord. We'd love to have you over there. Take your trading a little bit further and a little bit serious. We're going to do a pretty good lesson today on liquidity, reversal patterns, structure. The 1, 2, 3 method that I do teach. Okay? It's going to be fun. What exchange am I using? I'm using Bitunix. You can use... I have 4 exchanges that I do use. Bitunix, BloFin, MexC, which is like the sketchiest. MexC is sketchy. But it is cheaper fees. So I know people do like that one. I just proceed with caution. Don't keep a lot of money on that exchange. Okay? It's better than KSEX, though. KSEX has no reserves. There's a lot of sketchy ones out there. I only use the ones that I have used, okay? And that I have reps. So if my community members have any issues with their exchange, I can talk to my reps and try to help them out. And then BYDFI, which just upgraded their system. BYDFI is a great exchange as well with good reserves. 20 seconds. What's your thoughts on BTCC? It's not Bitcoin Cash, BTCH. Market is open, everybody. SPY, little gap up right now. Little gap up. We'll see how that goes. NASDAQ flat. Bitcoin rolling over. Bitcoin rolling over. We're still looking for an SFP here potentially, but we'll see how it goes. Still waiting here. See if it wants to sweep and push. Sweep and push is what we're looking for. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Smacking up like button, subscribe if you are new. Do appreciate you guys being here, hanging out. 375 people in here. God bless every single one of you guys. Thank you for being here. Even the lurkers in the background. Nice push here for Bitcoin. A minute and a half on this candle right now. Nice push back here. Coming into resistance through here. Coming back. Looking for a VWAP slap here. I'm long. Stop loss below the low. Pretty cheap trade. Come on, Biddy. Push, baby. Gotta go. They're going to get up to the highs here initially, and then we'll see if it does want to run. NASDAQ pushing. Bitcoin trying to push. Maybe a little bit rushed again. I think maybe waiting for market to 15 minutes in, waiting for that 15 minutes for the orb to come in. Yeah, this is a big fake out right now. Might be a better idea. Watch, it's going to SFP now and push up. What's the bet? I'm going to get stopped out here. That's fine. A little bit rushed, maybe. I like to push and go, but probably going to get SFP'd here. See if it does want to push. Yeah, kind of irresponsible there. Not happy with that trade, really. Come on, Betty, push. Not getting above VWAP here. They got me this morning. I think they got me, man. We'll see how it goes. Should have been a little bit more patient, in my opinion. Not a bad candle here. Got 1 minute on this candle. Slapping VWAP. Now we're below VWAP. Not the greatest place to be for this trade. Like longs down here, not really enticing. Come on, Betty, push, baby. I think I should have, I should have just laid off till 9:45 probably, but that's fine. We're in the trade. We'll see if it does push here. Like I said, resistance, right? I could see that resistance. I should have understood that, right? That resistance, I could see that very clearly. Yeah, that's an ugly candle. Very ugly candle. NASDAQ halfway down, retesting. Let's see if it pushes back. Could lead to a push on Bitcoin if NASDAQ pushes here after the retest of previous low and continuation out. Nope. Stopped out. There's the SFP. Stopped out. That's why you get stopped out, though. $300 loss. On to the next one. On to the next one. 786. Rolling over here for Biddy. I jumped back in at the 786 there. Quick little stab. Up 300 right now. Right back at it, guys. Right back at it. 786 slap. Come on, Biddy, push. Don't be a namby-pamby. It's an easy 786 slap. Had to be quick there, guys. Push it, Bitcoin. Come on, baby. Up $75 on this trade. Time to go to Valhalla there, Biddy. Come on, baby. Take off another half at VWAP if we get here. Nice push. Come on, Bitcoin. Push, baby. That's a good candle. That's a really nice candle. Don't be a dick for a tick, Alex. Taking that off. Up $145. Let it run. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. It was quick, man. That was a quick one. Holy smokes. GG's, everybody. I did mark it in there, yes. Let's go, baby. Pleasure, Bitcoin. Come on, baby, push. I'm out of coffee, guys. That was an SFP. Right on that slow, too. My God. It's running away from me now. Don't be scared, Bitcoin. Well, SFP of the lows. Should have been a bit more patient with that first trade. That's fine. Let me take this off. Take it, Biddy. Doesn't want it. You want it. Come on, Biddy. Push it, Nambe Pambe. Just playing with my heartstrings now, guys. How we all doing in the chat here? MexC is always laggy. I find. Good job. Thank you. It's running away from me, guys. I take this off. That's the problem. There we go. You take the loss early in the stream. I mean, 268 now realized. So we're still down, right? We're still down, but that's fine. Shows you how fast you can make it up. I'm going to let this puppy run. Thank you, everybody, for being here on the live stream. Hanging out with me. Major resistance up at the golden pocket here. That will be 114,500. See if this wants to continue to push. Getting above VWAP, looking for continuation. Thank you, everybody, for being on the live. Smacking up like buttons, subscribing if you're new. We're here live trading every single day. Taking the wins, taking the losses, showing you guys the trades, talking about the trades every single day. Thank you for being here, hanging out. Take your profits coming straight back down or lower. Okay, yeah. Profit's been taken. Zick dot, thank you. NASDAQ dumped hard here, guys. So NASDAQ dumping. Very yo-yo price action here. SPY indecision. Up, down, all around. Bitcoin trying to push here. I got full take profits up at the top here at the golden pocket. So just front running the highs here. We'll see if it does want to push. This chair sucks, by the way. My camera keeps turning off, by the way, as well. And that's okay. That's okay. Nice entry off that 786. Very clear SFP, the way volume, price action, right? Volume, price action. What did we talk about? There is a certain amount of time you need to spend looking at charts. Okay? There is a certain amount of time. It's an investment, right? Good morning, Guile. Let's go, baby. Jay Violet, GG's. Thank you for the GG. Sharkfin, good to see you as well. It's a good thing we marked out that 786, everybody. See? Coming back, testing VWAP now. My stop is literally just below VWAP here, so if we do come back down, I will realize that. I don't mind re-entering. Nice push here. Let's see how that 12-minute trigger wave looks quite juicy, guys. If this can play out nicely, like we got 1 minute left on this candle here. This would be quite bullish if this can close above VWAP here. That would be very, very, very pretty for a 12-minute candle. Steve ruggling a little bit right now, so we'll see if it can push and continue up to our 114 resistance. Orb is in, everybody. Nice orb for today. Oops. Wrong button. Nice trigger wave for the 15-minute candle here. 12-minute. About to print. 20 seconds on this. Woo-wee. Let's go. Let's go, push Bitcoin. Come on. Come on, Biddy. Yeah, baby. Gonna close that out there, I think. Happy with that push. All closed out. Happy days. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, everybody. GG's in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. We be taking them. 340 down, 330 up. Okay. Probably a little bit aggressive on the take profits there, but it was a pretty aggressive entry. GG's, everybody. On to the next one. We'll see if this thing wants to continue to rip here. Getting above orb. Looking for a continuation here. AlexOCrypto, like and subscribe, baby. We out here trading. Hopefully you're all doing well. God bless you. If you are new here, we're live every single Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. till 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trading Bitcoin. Good fun. And if you do want to join our Discord, the sale is on until Friday. Join now. Whatever. Or don't. Up to you. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Good fun, man. VWAP. Volume weighted average price. The white line on the chart here, my friend. Up and down today. Only 160 likes today, guys. I don't get it. 400 people here, 160 likes. I don't know. I guess I gotta. I don't know. What does GG's mean? So when I grew up, GG's means good game. It's a way of like congratulating. It does mean good genes, American Eagle. Good genes. Oh, Golden Child's in love with Sydney. And it ain't the city. Coming back down. Retesting VWAP. That's a nice sweep up in the highs here. No trade here. Still waiting. Let's see how it reacts here on VWAP. Very choppy this morning, everybody. Thank you for being here, hanging out. It's a big orb today. That's a pretty, that's a juicy 0.6 orb. Swept some liquidity in the highs here. Trying to hold VWAP. Slapping VWAP. I can't believe we didn't get to 200 likes today. I'm shocked by that. That's wild. I guess I haven't asked a lot today. I remind you guys to like it. VWAP slap continuation, trying to close above VWAP here. Continuation, trying to push here. It's got to get above orb, really. I'm long again. Off that VWAP. Stop loss to entry. TP1 hit. See if we can continue to push here. Wasn't something I was going to suggest you get into, but once you slap VWAP like this and reclaim, you can get long. Stop loss below the low. Pretty cheap trade. I'll close that out there. Happy with that. Another one. No need to be greedy. Up 200 and change now, guys. Good trade. Cheap trade. Very cheap. Very, very tight stop loss on that one. GG's again. Coming up to the top of the orb. Just a quick slap and go, man. Easy peasy. Stop loss below the low. Very cheap, right? Not risking too much. Just looking for the continuation out. We got it. On to the next one. Base hits, baby. When I have a day where I had a down day yesterday, so like, and I have a day like that, I just want to pay myself, right? I'm not trying to get these home runs. Another one. Boom, 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 boom. Leave a runner. I'm going to hear that in the comments. You should have left a runner. Come on, someone say it, man. Just get it off your chest. Get it off your chest. Leave a runner. Get it off your chest. Should have left a runner. I know, right? Look. 44x, JR. Leave a runner. Let's go, baby. We're going to go to the moon now. Of course we are. I'm okay with that, man. I'm looking at some mountains right now. Hanging out with you guys. We got Discord live today. We leave a walker. Should have left a runner. Getting above orb right now. Looking for a breakout continuation. I think they're going to rug everybody. But that's just me. Looking for the short above here. Looking at the short at 114.5, okay, and then also looking for this to come back down to 113.3, okay. Could chop orb today, so very possible we chop orb. Could SFP and dump, okay, bearish divergence. Wouldn't be surprised. 3 drives with an SFP, always a good shorting opportunity, so be aware of that. At your golden pocket up there. Could chop in here, sweep down, and then go. Okay, we had the 786 bounce. This is our golden pocket liquidity sweep. Okay, that's your other option. So I'll leave you guys with that. Okay, so that you're a prepared trader. Because a prepared trader is a profitable trader. 2 for 3 today, guys. Getting away with a couple $100. We'll see if we can find something more. Should have left a runner. Next time, maybe I will. But this time, I'm just happy with that win. Guys, it's been lots of fun. What a great stream, everybody. Thank you, guys. Smack those like buttons. Subscribe if you're new. Join the Discord. We got a sale on right now. Would love to see you guys over there. God bless you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. AlexOCrypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. AlexOCrypto. 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 What you know about juice? Making the moves. That'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof. A building portfolio's taking well over.